What's going on, guys? My name is Buckeye. Today we're taking a look at all of the 6v6 maps that we currently have in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and ranking them in a spicy tier list. If you go on to enjoy today's video, smack that like button, subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments your tier list. What do you think ranks the best to the worst of the maps in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? Now, let's get right into this list. So, starting off with our categories, we've got the S tier, just the absolute best maps in this game. We've got the good flow tier, maps that have a good flow. You can get some good engagements. You kind of know how the map is going to work out. Then we got the two chaotic maps, the maps that just seem to have too much going on, no matter what, maybe a little poorly designed, some negatives. Then we got the Santa Sania tier, and that should be self-explanatory. And then we've got the legal trouble tier, and that should be a fun one to go over. Okay, so let's start this off with the first map on the list. We got Albagra Fortress. For me, I'm really not a big fan of this map. It's not the worst map. It's not Santa Sania level, but it's not a map that I get particularly excited about when I get matched into it. So we're going to put this one in the too chaotic category. It just has a lot going on. It's a very simple map, but the spawns on that map, I don't know if I just don't understand it, but there's just so much going on. I'm not a fan of that map. Now, this next map is a little bit of a mixed bag because I could straight up put it in the legal trouble because there is legal trouble with this map. It's the Breenberg Hotel, but I really like this map a lot. It is definitely one of the higher level maps in the game as of now. Ooh, and this is a good question. Do we put it in S tier or good flow? I definitely think I'm going to put it in good flow. It's not the best map in the game, but it's got a very good understanding of how the match is going to play out. You've got the two spawns, you got the back area of the hotel. It's very self-explanatory where they're going to be coming from. And then on the other side, in that courtyard back there, where the glass is up on the top, that's a really high-level spot to lock down, especially if you're playing like FFA or something like that. That's a really good spot to lock down. There's a lot of good flow on the Breenberg Hotel. I really do like that map. Now, next up is Crown Raceway. Again, I could put this map in the legal trouble, again, but I'm not, because this is one of the best, if not the best map in the game. I'm going to put this in S tier, period. This is just a really well-designed map. I love the theming of it, of course, around F1. That's why there's legal trouble. But it flows really well, and it's also a really great map for FFA as well. I love playing free-for-all, and it's a really great map to hold down. You've got the backside. I don't know which side of the map it is, but what would that be? That would be C-spawn. Yeah, the C-spawn area of that map is a really great spot to hold down. It's got good interior. It's got good exterior. It's got good lanes, good lines of sight. Really well-designed map. I love that map. Now, this map right here, El Asilo, I haven't played it all that much, so it's hard for me to put a ranking on this one. I just haven't been put into matches on it that much, but it is a fun map, and I like the design. I like the concept for the map. The interior definitely is where the majority of the action is occurring, and it's a multi-leveled interior as well. And there are some good engagements that you can get on the outside as well, especially if you're playing something like Domination. You've got A and C. It's a good map. I'm going to put it in the good flow category. It's not a map that I don't like to play on. It is a good map. I do like it a lot. Okay, now let's see. Move on to the next one. We've got Embassy. This is a tough one because this map, I always enjoy it when it comes up in the rotation, when I get matched into this one. It's a very self-explanatory map. It's very simple. It's essentially a square. You've got two buildings, and that's where the majority of the action happens, is either inside or right in the outskirts of the buildings. But it's pretty much a square, and the flow of the map is very well, it's self-explanatory. You kind of know what's going to happen, and there is different levels to the interior as well. I think I'm going to put this in a good flow. It's just a well-designed map, I think. It's got good sight lines. It's got good cover. It's not head glitch city. There are spots where you can head glitch, but it's not impossible to take people down when they're doing that. Very well-designed map. I do really, really like that one. Next one, we got Farm 18. Now, this is another one of those maps where it's like, it's not a bad map. It's well-designed. It has some good flow. It's got some good interior. It's got some good exterior. Again, not a bad map for FFA. Hardpoint can definitely be a bit chaotic on this map, but there is a lot of, like, there are some key areas to hold down on this map. It's not one of those maps where you don't know where people are going to be coming from. this map is one of those maps where you know where people are going to come from. I'm going to put this in the good flow as well. And so far, we got a lot of maps in the good flow, which is a good thing. That's a good thing because it means that there are a considerable amount of maps in the game so far that are fun to play on and not bad whatsoever. Okay, coming up next, we've got Mercado Las Almas. I personally, and this is just my personal opinion, I'm not a huge fan of Mercado. It's not a bad map. It's definitely not. But for me, I'm not huge on this map. It's not bad. It's just a little too chaotic for me. I have a hard time. Sometimes the spawns and everything, it's just a little too much for me. I'm going to put this in the too chaotic tier. You may disagree with that, and that's totally fine. I'm just not super big on that one. Okay, next one, Santa Sania border crossing. Here's a fun thing about this map. In Ground War and Invasion, Santa Sania, in my opinion, is actually one of the best maps. But in 6v6, this map is awful. It is the Santa Sania tier. Next up, Tarak, or Tarak, however you want to say this. I don't really like this map. I really don't. It's okay, but in my opinion, it's pretty bad. It's just so open. It's so unbelievably open that when people are sniping you, it's just you almost have no shot. You know, there's a lot of spots for people to hold down with snipers. Now, if you like running snipers, then this map is obviously great for you. But as far as regular 6v6 kind of gameplay goes, free-for-all on this map is awful. It's just so bad. It's big. It's too open. It's not a good map. I'm going to put this in the Santa Sania territory. Next up, we've got Valderas Museum. Legal trouble. It's not even in the game. I did not even play the beta, and that was the only opportunity that you had to play this map was in the beta. It's not in the game now, and I don't know if it ever will be in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So that's in illegal trouble. All right, next one, and the last one we've got is Hydroelectric. This map is, it's just kind of meh, you know? I've only had a couple of decent games on this map. This map really has one of those, the too chaotic category. That's what I'm put it. It's too chaotic, and the reason why I say that is because there's just so much happening on this map. It's too chaotic. The spawns are a little ridiculous. The center portion of the map, it is an absolute death sentence, which it's the center of the map. So obviously there's going to be more things happening there, but this is in contrast to some other maps. There are other maps where you can go to the center and it is not an immediate death sentence. In this map, if you even so much as sniff the center of the map, you are dead to rights because you're going to get shot from 5 different angles. That's the problem. Too chaotic. There's too many angles to get shot from. Not a good map, in my opinion. Okay, so that is where we are at. We've got 2 more maps coming in Season 1. We've got Shipment and Shoot House. Maybe I'll update this tier list when those come out and we get some hands-on gameplay with those. We've got Shoot House. Yeah, Shoot House is what's launching on November 16th, which is, I believe, next Wednesday. Let me check to be sure here. I believe that is next Wednesday when Season 1 drops. Shoot House will be dropping with it on November 16th. So we'll definitely check that out there. Let me know what you think of this tier list. Again, we got our S tier is Crown Raceway. I love that map. It's my favorite map to play on. And then we've got the Bringberg Hotel. We've got El Asilo. We've got Embassy. We've got Farm 18. Excellent maps. I really enjoy playing on those ones. When those go into my pool, I'm a happy camper. But let me know your thoughts on this tier list down in the comments. Let me know your tier list. Give me your tier list of these maps down there as well. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and check out my Twitch stream. I'm live pretty much every day, twitch.tv/BuckeyeBreeze, playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. We'll be checking out DMZ, a heavy portion of that here coming up next week, as well as Warzone 2. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one.